Hey Amazon sellers, get the latest on what's happening on Amazon here every single Friday. I'm Jenna Lieber with Turnkey Product Management, the Amazon experts. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about Subscribe and Save and just a few changes that Amazon is making to the program. So as we all know, Subscribe and Save offers discount repeat purchases, discounts for repeat purchases, right? So if your product is a repeat purchase product, you are eligible to enroll it into Subscribe and Save. So quite honestly, we work with a ton of clients on full service and as well in Inner Circle, where they are Subscribe and Save, right? And what's really cool is that program is really able to increase your purchases, increase your conversions, really boost the conversions. And honestly, it will help with your brand awareness. And the reason why is as people continue to purchase your product and continue to use it, they will be more aware of your brand and hopefully they come back and purchase different products from you. So in December, for a limited time, Amazon will enroll eligible replenishable items into the program at no cost to the seller. So this is a free program for those of you that do not know. You are able to enroll your products into Subscribe and Save for free through Amazon. So items will be enrolled at a 0% base discount on Amazon and will fund a 5% tier discount. From there, sellers now fund a flat base discount of 5% or 10% for each item enrolled in the program, regardless of the product category. So quite honestly, that's super confusing, right? The way Amazon worded it was really confusing. Here's basically how I want you guys to think about it. So if a subscription is funded at 5%, so 4 subscriptions on the same delivery dates earn customers a 5% discount. 5 or more subscriptions on the same delivery date earns a 5% discount plus an additional 5% from Amazon. Right? So basically what Amazon's trying to do is they're trying to get people to enroll more into Subscribe and Save. So funded at 10%. So 4 subscriptions on the same delivery date earn a customer a 10% discount. 5 or more subscriptions on the same delivery date earns a 10% discount plus an additional 5% discount from Amazon. So essentially Amazon is adding an additional 5% on for customers using Subscribe and Save. So what's really interesting about this change is there is going to be sellers that are on the previous funding where basically it was the same process, just Amazon wasn't tacking on that extra 5%. So that's where it's a little bit interesting here. So if your products were already enrolled in Subscribe and Save prior to November 5th, you are going to continue with your previous subscription fundings essentially. But if you enrolled after November 5th, your products are going to be a part of a different funding program, which I just mentioned here. So what's also really interesting is sellers will no longer be manually enrolling their products. Amazon is going to go ahead and enroll your products for you. So this update is very interesting, just in the sense that, quite honestly, there are a lot of people we talk to that aren't big fans or don't like the idea of enrolling their product in Subscribe and Save. So if you are one of those people that you don't want to enroll your product in Subscribe and Save, they did want you guys to email Amazon by December 7th, but obviously that has passed. So what I would recommend doing is still shooting an email to them, letting them know, hey, I don't want to be a part of Subscribe and Save or whatever that might be, letting them know, and hopefully they can remove you from that program. So I am going to go ahead and paste in the link to this new update because I do think it is really important that you guys are able to go through this yourselves, just because it can get a little confusing, just because they word things kind of funky, right? All right, so I've gone ahead and posted in that resource there. You guys can go ahead and use that. Check out that update. If you're not a fan of Subscribe and Save, you don't want your products enrolled in it, I recommend using that email that they put in the update to do that removal. Even though it is past December 7th, I still think it's worth trying out to see. Now, for those of you that aren't fans of Subscribe and Save, definitely want to talk about why our team really loves Subscribe and Save, and it's something that we turn on for any of our products that are eligible. So quite honestly, there's a few things, right? So, I mean, obviously, it's something that someone is purchasing every single month or however frequent they get it, right? It's something that they are automatically paying for. They don't have to think twice about it. They don't have to go onto the Amazon app or go on the desktop and order this product, right? It's already enrolled. You're set. You're going to continue to get this purchase until they cancel their subscription, right? So to me, it's a no-brainer, regardless of whatever percentage they get off, whether it's 5% or 10%. It's a no-brainer in the sense that, quite honestly, they're going to continue to come back. And when they continue to come back, obviously that will make up for the 5% or 10%, whatever discount they are receiving, just what we've seen in our experience. In addition to that, you really are, once you are enrolled in Subscribe and Save, you really are bringing awareness just to your brand, right? So the more people use your products from your actual brand, the more likely they are to go invest in different products that you have to offer, right? So if they continue to use one of your products in particular, just day in and day out, and then they can see that you have different products, everything like that, you are set up for success to just get someone to continue to purchase from you and be aware of your brand. And once they're aware of your brand, that's something that can obviously translate externally off of Amazon, which will be a huge hit. In addition to that, this really does help with conversions we've seen, having this option. Now, as far as influencing Subscribe and Save, really trying to make sure that people are taking advantage of Subscribe and Save, what our team will usually do is we'll try to put an infographic in our image box where we'll say, hey, why don't you go ahead, try out the Subscribe and save on every single purchase, lock in your savings for life. Something simple, but it is a really great thing to put in your image box just to shed awareness on it so they know for sure that that is there. In addition to that, you can also put it in your bullet points, really just trying to provide that extra layer, trying to get them to subscribe. And then lastly, sometimes our team will create a marketing insert that will go in the packaging, just reminding people that they can subscribe to the product and lock in their savings for life. So I really hope that's helpful for you guys. As far as Subscribe and Save goes, truthfully, our team is all for it. We think it is such a great program, which is great. Another thing I actually want to add just before I sign off, if your products are enrolled in the Small and Light program, they cannot be a part of Subscribe and Save. In addition to that, if you have a Subscribe and Save product, you cannot take advantage of things like outlet deals. So there's obviously some weight to it, right? Sometimes you're not able to do it. So Small and Light, I think, is worth not being a part of Subscribe and Save. And I think being a part of Subscribe and Save is worth not being involved with outlet deals. But there are different rules like that do apply to different promotions on Amazon. So it is important that you are aware of those things before you enroll your products in it. Now, as far as Subscribe and Save goes, that's all we have. If you guys have any questions about Subscribe and Save or this new update, feel free to message us on Facebook. Go ahead and go to our contact us on our website. We are always here to help. But other than that, thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Here at Turnkey, we are committed to bringing you the ultimate best. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe by hitting the bell here. See you in the next video.